अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स। इस वीडियो में मैं Mdcat 2023 का जो पेपर है वो आपके सामने रखूँगा। तो इसकी जो की है वो अभी तक नहीं आई, जैसी की आएगी वो भी मैं आपके साथ डिस्कस कर दूँगा। तो केमिस्ट्री का जो MCQ 69 से हम स्टार्ट करेंगे। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग ट्रांजिशन मेटल शोज 3DF5 कन्फिग्रेशन इन इट्स +2 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट Cu+2 Mn+2 Fe+2 zinc 70. Which of the following regions can be used to distinguish between 1-pentyne AgNO3 plus NH4OH Br2CCl4 1% alkaline dilute KMnO4 K2Cr2O7 plus H2SO4। इसके बाद क्वेश्चन नंबर 71 में इन SN1 रिएक्शन द करेक्ट ऑर्डर ऑफ रिएक्टिविटी ऑफ अल्काइल हालाइड इज प्राइमरी इज ग्रेटर देन सेकेंडरी टर्शरी सेकेंडरी प्राइमरी टर्शरी टर्शरी सेकेंडरी प्राइमरी प्राइमरी टर्शरी सेकेंडरी। What is the IUPAC name of the diisopropyl ketone? 1,3-diisopropyl propane, 2,4-dimethyl pentane, 2,1। और ये इसमें IUPAC नेम आपने बताना था। 73 में द पेरेंट्स ऑफ द सिल्वर मिरर इंटॉलरेंस टेस्ट इंडिकेट्स द प्रेजेंस ऑफ विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग अ कीटोन, एन एसिड, एन अल्डिहाइड, एन अल्कोहल। 74 competitive inhibitors stop an enzyme for working by changing the shape of the enzyme, blocking the active site of the enzyme, merging with the substrate instead, combining with the product of reaction. 75 if phenol is treated with 3 moles of concentrated HNO3 in the presence of H2SO4, what will be the product? ये हमारे पास ओ नाइट्रोफिनॉल, पी नाइट्रोफिनॉल, पिक्रिक एसिड और ओ नाइट्रोफिनॉल प्लस पैरा नाइट्रोफिनॉल। When 6d orbital is filled, the entering electron goes into 7f, 7p, 7d, 7s. Which element has a ground state electronic configuration of 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6? इसके बाद what is the proton number of an element that has 4 unpaired electron in its ground state 6, 22, 14, 26? 79 which of the following gases has the lowest density under room condition? Neon, oxygen, nitrogen, fluorine. 80 the process of heat flow between hotter and colder gases remain continued until all the molecules have equal average transitional kinetic energy, average transitional potential energy, average rotational kinetic energy, average vibrational kinetic energy. 81 which is the ultimate fate of reversible reaction? Completion of reaction, complete consumption of product, complete consumption of reactant, a state when there is no net concentration change. इसके बाद 82 इन रिवर्सिबल रिएक्शन व्हेन प्रोडक्ट इज रिमूव द इक्विलिब्रियम शिफ्ट टुवर्ड्स द रिएक्टेंट साइड प्रोडक्ट साइड बोथ साइड वन बाय वन नो इफेक्ट। द रेट ऑफ द रिएक्शन बिटवीन टू स्पेसिफिक टाइम इंटरवल इज कॉल्ड इंस्टेंटेनियस रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन, एवरेज रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन, इनिशियल रेट। 84 how will be the rate of reaction if the slope of the curve is greater near the start of the reaction, constant, equilibrium, greater, lesser. 85 what is the reason of energy changes in chemical reaction? Bond formation, bond formation and breakage, ionic bonds. What is the unit of heat capacity? Joule, Kelvin, kilojoule per mole, kilojoule per Kelvin, kilojoule mole. The addition reaction of 2 butane with HBr produces 1 bromobutane, 2 bromobutane, 1 3-dibromobutane, 2 3-dibromobutane. Under suitable conditions, alkanes cannot go dash reaction: substitution, combustion, hydrogenation, addition. A compound of phosphorus oxide has 43.6% of oxygen. Its empirical formula is P2O5, P5O2, P2O3, PO2. Which element is used as a standard to determine atomic mass of an element? Hydrogen, carbon, phosphorus, chlorine. The average weight of an atom of an element compared to the weight of an atom of dash is called atomic weight: carbon, helium, hydrogen, nitrogen. Which of the following electronic configuration is correct for 24? Chromium 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1, 3d5, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d4, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d6, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4f6. The same moles of the hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen are present in 0.1 cc volume at STP. Which one has the greatest number of moles? Nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen number of moles are equal. Which is not a property of liquid? Osmotic pressure, diffusion, freezing point, melting. What type of the forces exist between iodine molecules? Dipole forces, instantaneous dipole induced dipole forces, dipole induced dipole forces, non-polar forces. In a and isotropic crystals which property do not change with the change in direction of the crystalline structure, electrical conductance, molar mass, thermal conduction, refractive index. In metals, why electric conductivity decrease with increase of temperature? Because electron movement decrease with the increase of temperature. Because electron direction changes at high temperature. Because they pass heat current through the collision of electron. Because metal ions collision hinder electron movement. Why fluorine has less electron affinity as compared to bromine? Electronegativity, thick, small electronic cloud, 7 electrons in outermost shell, higher ionization energy. Which oxyacid of halogen is strong oxidizing agent? HClO4, HClO3, HClO, HClO2. Alkyl benzene is formed when benzene is treated with an alkyl halide in the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. Identify the type of reaction. Halogenation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction, sulfonation. The increasing stability order of the compound CH3, CH2, CH3, ये हमारे पास इसका इंक्रीजिंग स्टेबिलिटी ऑर्डर है. 102 में when 2 bromopropane reacts with sodium ethoxide, the major product is propane, propene, ethyl, isopropyl ether, all are formed. Propanone can be formed from propine by passing a mixture of propine and steam over a catalyst. Boiling propine with water in the presence of HgSO4, treating propine with iodine and NaOH, passing a mixture of propine and ethanol over a catalyst, zinc chromate. 104, if carboxylic acid and ketone group are present in chain, then the final name will be given as oxoic acid, 1 oic acid, both 1 and 2 none. Acetic acid is a weak acid than sulfuric acid because of which of the following reason: it decomposes on increasing temperature, it has COOH group, it has less degree of ionization, it has more inductive effect. Mr. Khan mixed acetic acid with thionyl chloride. Which product is obtained? CH3COL plus SO2 plus HCl, CH3Cl plus CH3CO, Cl, CH3COO, CH3 plus SO2, CH3Cl plus SO2 plus HCl. After digestion and before absorption, the product of protein is amino acid and small polypeptide, only amino acid, only small polypeptide, only ammonia. Dehydration of the alcohol gives which of the following products in presence of H2SO4 at 140 degree? Acetaldehyde, diethyl ether, ethyl acetate, ethyl chloride. Complete oxidation of the alcohol, which of the following? Aldehyde, alkane, carboxylic acid, ketone. One can estimate the direction in which equilibrium will shift with the help of Mess law of mass action, Lee-Chatter's principle, law of heat of formation. The bond energy of the hydrogen in hydrogen molecule is 242 to 431, 436, 346. What are vinyl alcohol and acetaldehyde position isomers, chain isomers, metamers? Oxidation number of the free magnesium is 0, 1, 2, 3. Select the metal which is extracted from bauxite, aluminium, calcium, magnesium, copper. Which of the following has the highest atomic radius in its periods? Alkaline earth metals, alkali metals, chalcogens, halogens. The electronic configuration of the same elements are given by recognized element that belongs to group 3 alpha. 1s2 2s2 2p3 1s2 2s2 2p1 1s2 2s2 2p4 1s2 2s2 2p2. An alkali metals react with chlorine gas to form white metal chloride. The metal chloride formed is insoluble, soluble in water to give neutral solution of pH 4, soluble in water to give acidic solution. Which of the following is amphoteric in nature? Lithium oxide, calcium oxide, beryllium oxide, potassium oxide. Which of the following is correct electronic configuration of iron? और इसमें इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिग्रेशन आयरन की हमने बतानी थी. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग फंक्शनल ग्रुप आर प्रेजेंट इन इथाइल एसीटेट? अल्डिहाइड ग्रुप, कार्बोक्सिलिक ग्रुप, एस्टर ग्रुप, ईथर ग्रुप. व्हाट इज द मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला ऑफ पायरीडीन मॉलिक्यूल? Identify which method is used to prepare alkynes. Dehalogenation of vicinal dihalides in the presence of methanol. Dehydration of alcohol in the presence of Al2O3. Dehalogenation of vicinal dihalide in the presence of strong base. Electrolysis of dicarboxylic acid salts. तो ये केमिस्ट्री का पेपर है. इसकी जो की है वो मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन में जैसे ये अपलोड होगी वो मैं दे दूँगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो. अल्लाह हाफिज़.